Claim your Africanness. I'm telling you, when you claim your Africanness, you're going to get your mind back. And you're going to get your intelligence back. I'll guarantee you. Education. And when they take responsibility in terms of their own Africanness and their own identity, when they don't spend all of their lives trying to escape from their Africanness, when they don't believe that to be called African is a curse, you see, when they don't run from their Africanness, but they run to it, and they embrace it, and they become a part of it. Let's see what happens to their learning when they decide and say out loud that I'm black and I'm proud, and that I'm African and I'm proud. And if individuals, society exists outside separate from people, that is logically impossible. And it's a stupidity that's perpetrated on the population, on our people, and often leads to serious misunderstandings, both of ourselves and of our situation.
Late night with the Mossy. It's your boy Sean P in the place to be. Alafia, John Ma Mboka, ETM Hotel, Brittany Sean. Welcome to Peace. My name is Sean. I'd like to thank everybody for tuning into the Mossy Warrior Clan YouTube channel. Please like the show, share the show, tell a friend. We're actually live. We got plenty of people in the building, and we got a nice treat for everybody tonight. Who we gonna be serving up for the people today is going to be none other than A1. They call him something with a P. I don't want to say it, but Lucky, you know what I'm saying? And the rest of them, they can say it, you know, because they created the name. But we need to deal with what we need to deal with. This was a few days old. My brother sent it over to me and said, hey, man, why you ain't say nothing about Buddy, man? He had this to say, that to say. And you know what I mean? And we're going to deal with it how we need to deal with it. But so I'm going to go ahead and let me share my screen. I need the audio. So I need to make sure that the audio can be played real good. I'm gonna turn my camera around real quick. All right, so y'all should be able to see this. Let me know if you can hear the audio, and then we're gonna get into it. Now I'm gonna play this a couple of times because I need everybody to hear it very clearly. All right.
Attaches us to your citizenship. So Indians not taxed are not to be enumerated, nigga. Now look, sad to say it, but this shit happened. It happened. The families of Indians who have renounced their tribal rule and who are under state and territory law exercise the rights of citizens. So you went from not being enumerated to exercising the rights of citizens, right? And you did it willingly. You did it willingly. That shit happened like this. You ain't give a fuck. You ain't asked, well, what's it? Just like nigga took that thing. Nigga took that thing. That thing that reproduces DNA, nigga. Nigga took that thing. Pop that right. Oh, everybody on Facebook, you a loser if you don't take this side. Like, yo, you see it. Look, I seen it. Look, the shit was plain and simple, just like the voting thing. Everybody, look, people got the voting stick on. I voted. Look, Negroes who acting like they woke. I voted. Nigga be in the camera pointing at the vote shit. Like, you be like, oh shit. You doing it like that? The next you know, you see a motherfucker with the band-aid. Yeah, with a mask over their face. Don't even understand that the motherfucking microorganisms are smaller than the holes in that mask, and it can penetrate. It can penetrate your system at any time it wants. But guess what? Your system's supposed to be running on full, nigga. You supposed to be running on premium. So where any of them organisms come, you got your antibodies and your immune system. Soon as you see that shit, nigga, you got 20 Bruce Lees at the door. They fighting over who gonna destroy the motherfucking pathogen. They fighting over that shit. Them niggas fighting that shit. Cause they like, let me.
Now, I know y'all are confused. Cause he talking about a multitude of things. He talking about Indians, taxes, rights. Then he started talking about COVID, the pandemic. Then he went back to Indians. Then he went to talking about pathogens and fighting pathogens. So that's why I'm gonna play it a couple of times so y'all can hear this very clearly, because I know it's kind of tough to follow. But I need to deal with this. This is the same guy I offered $1,000 to. If he could prove that Dr. Rick Kittles and Dr. Page did not own African ancestry, he claimed, right? He claimed on Not a Coincidence's show that some Jews or white people owned African ancestry. Didn't belong to Dr. Rick Kittles and Dr. Regina Page. They own it 100% outright, right? And then he made some other things. So here we go again.
Shit, them niggas fighting now. Shit, cause they like, let me do it. Look, nigga want to do a triple spin kick, elbow, uppercut type shit to destroy the pathogen. And this is how your immune system's supposed to be working, right? But let's get back to it, right? Cause you niggas make me laugh, like real talk. You niggas make me fucking laugh. You niggas always chasing clout. Always put my name in your titles. Always running around here like anyone want the smoke. I don't listen.
Oops, y'all ain't supposed to be saying that.
That attaches us to your citizenship.
My bad.
So Indians not taxed are not to be enumerated, Nick.
My bad to the person that sent me this clip. I ain't mean put your business out there.
Now look. Sad to say it, but this shit happened. It happened. The families of Indians who have renounced their tribal rule and who are under state and territory law exercise the rights of citizens. So you went from not being enumerated to exercising the rights of citizens, right? And you did it willingly. That shit happened like this. You ain't give a fuck. You ain't ask. Well, what's good? Just like nigga took that thing. Nigga took that thing. That thing that reproduces DNA, nigga. Took that thing.
So
pop that.
We heard him. He said that thing that reproduces and creates DNA. That's what he said, right? Okay. I see what you're trying to do. That thing. You can turn into a shouted it talks about that thing. So let me go here real quick for all the fact checkers in the crowd. I want to have some fun. They can't make this no bigger than this, ladies and gentlemen. I don't even have to say it. I'm just gonna put it on the screen because we already know this. We dealt with this shit years ago. And now we're right back at it. It's 2023, and we have a stupid mofo on a platform talking about shit he don't know nothing about, unqualified, ain't the liquor research. You see it on the screen. So what he just said was a freaking lie. Now, we can go a little bit further and we can double down on it. Because this is from the World Health Organization. I can say that because it is a World Health Organization source. And in the description of this particular video, I also have the disclaimer to be able to actually say whatever I need to say in regard to it, because I have the YouTube disclaimer for this. I actually have two disclaimers, right? So the World Health Organization was the first to respond to this statement with an explanation. The World Health Organization stated COVID-19 mRNA vaccine technology has been rigorously tested for safety in clinical trials, have shown that mRNA vaccines provide a long-lasting immune response. The mRNA vaccine technology has been studied for decades, including in context of vaccines against Zika virus, rabies, and influenza. mRNA vaccines are not live viral vaccines and do not interfere with human DNA. There's a video that tells us exactly where the vaccine goes before it decimates. It never reaches the nucleus of a cell. Ladies and gentlemen, it is the place that houses your DNA, is the nucleus of a cell. These mofos have never seen a cell, so they have no idea of what a cell looks like. The nucleus of a cell is where your DNA is housed, ladies and gentlemen. So shout out to the World Health Organization for getting out in front of this and dropping this April 2021. But to double down on the World Health Organization, I would love to show you guys this, okay? This right here, and I left it for everybody. This deals with all of the myths in regards to COVID, okay? And this is on the World Health Organization site. So we're going to go down here and we're going to go to myths versus science. This was dropped October 16th, 2020. I can go wherever you want me to go, but I'm just using the World Health Organization because I know how YouTube is, right? I know how YouTube is in regard to me debunking people. So this provides me an opportunity to be able to deal with that. Now, this video is 5 minutes. It's on YouTube, but I'm not going to play the YouTube video. I am, however, going to play the podcast, which is the same exact thing, and this is the transcript below. Hold on. Hold on. Let me make sure y'all can hear this.
In WHO tracks several dangerous and infectious pathogens around the globe, including COVID-19. Welcome, Sylvie.
Hello, thank you.
Sylvie, we're talking about some of these myths that we have sourced from Google's most searched questions. Some of them we have seen resurfacing.
Hold on now. Come on, ladies and gentlemen. There's a few people in here this evening. Get the likes up, man. Get the likes up. Drop the fire emojis. Throw your shish kebab spears. Drop them. Come on. Bring it. Please. Get the likes up. Get the fire emojis going. We didn't already debunk the guy already. Show me some love. Like the show, share the show. Come on, man. Get the likes up. The like button is free. I'm giving you free game in honor of the pseudos.
On various social media again and again. This one actually comes up very often. Let's start with the one where in social media posts, we see that Italian studies have found that COVID-19 is actually not caused by a virus, that it's caused by a bacteria, and that by using antibiotics, it can be cured. What is the science behind that?
COVID-19 disease is caused by a virus, and this has been proven by many times. The virus has been isolated by many laboratories in the world, and we even have the genetic sequence data of the virus. So it's not a bacteria. And using antibiotics to treat COVID-19 will not help because it's a virus and not a bacteria. But what we have seen in some hospitalized patients is that they were given antibiotics not to treat COVID-19, but to prevent superinfection by other bacteria, because some people are really fragile and we fear that on top of COVID-19, they can get also another bacterial infection.
Sylvie, we also hear this question very often about alcohol and COVID-19. If you have COVID-19 and you consume a lot of alcohol, it'll sanitize you, it'll disinfect you and kill the virus. Science or myth?
No, in fact, drinking alcohol doesn't cure or doesn't prevent COVID-19 infection. The virus is not sensitive to the alcohol we drink. But maybe people are confused because they see that we use hydroalcoholic gel to wash our hands. But in reality, the alcohol that is in the hydroalcoholic gel is much more concentrated. And this is certainly not something you can drink. Otherwise, you will have serious side effects. So it's only to wash your hands, not for drinking.
Sylvie, we also hear a lot about garlic. If you consume garlic, it protects you from COVID-19. Is there science behind it?
Regarding COVID-19, so far we have no evidence that garlic is a treatment for this disease. So some studies are studying it, but again, I mean, we need to really cross-check the different studies before making any recommendation about garlic. What is for sure is that it's not good for health to abuse of garlic and to take too much garlic, expecting that garlic will cure the disease. I think it's important for people, and I understand that people can be very stressed and very anxious about this disease, but there are other ways to reduce anxiety, and there are other things people can do to be better protected, like washing hands, wearing a mask in crowded place, maintaining physical distancing.
Can you explain to us how scientists look at these myths and how do they verify these myths?
Yes, sure. The issue with the scientific process is that it's a long process, because at the beginning you have an hypothesis and you wonder maybe this product or this drug can work and be a treatment for this new disease. But then you have to implement studies in different places to check if really it works or not. And so this is the scientific process that at the end enable you to have evidence. But it takes time. You need to test the hypothesis on many, many people before you can get a definitive result. So until all the studies are done, we cannot say there is evidence. And currently with COVID-19, it was a new disease only a few months ago. So studies are ongoing. But as I said, it takes time. So some studies are finished and they get results. So the results are really interesting. But before having a conclusion or a definitive answer, we need to see what are the results of the other studies and make sure that all the studies conclude to the same thing.
Thank you, Sylvie. That was Dr. Sylvie Brion.
She did an excellent job right there. Even though you couldn't really make out what she was talking about, she did real well. She was messing them up out there. So again, if you're looking for a vaccine myth or anything like that, the WHO has put together a long laundry list of information regarding vaccine and other information around SARS-CoV-2 that you can learn from. So there's 100. They need to update it more, but there's a lot here, and I provided that link for you in the chat. So that's back-to-back myth busting going on right there. So, you know, I'm gonna double down 2 more times before I move on to the next thing that I wanted to move on to. I was not trying to get rid of that source, only the advertisement. So, you know, this has already been fact checked. So I really don't need to go too far into it, but I did add this particular source here. So for that brother coming on and saying the things that he said, he's just unaware, uneducated, and ignorant, right? All of the above. So while he's sitting here talking about some stuff that he should not be talking about, he needs to leave that to people who actually do the work and can comprehend the science and properly edify the people so that they can make an informed decision based on evidence, not feelings, emotions, or stupidity. At Sutek inhibits SARS-CoV-2 replication and promotes the host innate immune response 2023. Let me go back. These niggas think COVID turns you into vampires. Trees, what you talking about? You gotta talk to Chavez about that. He didn't check the studies. I smoke weed to get high only. Cannabis, no. Cannabis ain't doing too much of anything. But I'll let y'all have that. Now let me go on to something else. Just like Ab Power, this dude, autogenous one, the forgotten one, or whatever name that he want to call himself, is on the same level of stupidity as that brother. And therefore, he brings me to chapter 5 of our book. Now, the consideration on which the previous chapter ends is conducive to macro type of analysis, in which instead of considering the welfare of the individual, one considers the welfare of the society, regarding in this context as the algebraic sum of the individual conditions. A full understanding of the 5th basic law is essential to the analysis. It may be parenthetically added here that of the 5 basic laws, the 5th is certainly the best known, and it is quoted very frequently. The 5th basic law states this: a stupid person is the most dangerous person. A stupid person is the most dangerous person. The corollary of the law is that a stupid person is more dangerous than a bandit. The formulation of the law and its corollary is still of the micro type, as indicated above. However, the law as its corollary have far-reaching implications of macro nature. The essential point to keep in mind is this: the result of the actions of a perfect bandit, the person who falls on line OM of the figure, is purely and simply a transfer of wealth and or welfare. After the actions of a perfect bandit, the bandit has a plus on his account, which plus is exactly equivalent to the minus he caused to another person. The society as a whole is neither better nor worse off. If all members of society were perfect bandits, the society would remain stagnant, but there would be no major disaster. The whole business would amount to a massive transfer of wealth and welfare in favor of those who would take action. If all members of the society would take action in regular terms, not only the society as a whole, but also individuals would find themselves in a perfectly steady state of no change. When stupid people are at work, the story is totally different. Stupid people cause losses to other people with no counterpart of gains on their own account. Thus, the society as a whole is impoverished. The system of accounting, which finds expression in the basic graph, shows that while all actions of individuals fall into the right of the line, add to the welfare of a society, although in different degrees, the actions of all individuals fall into the left of the same line, cause a deterioration. Therefore, in other words, the helpless with overtones of intelligence, the bandits with overtones of intelligence, and above all, the intelligent, all contribute, though in different degrees, to accrue to the welfare of society. On the other hand, the bandits with overtones of stupidity and the helpless with overtones of stupidity manage to add losses to those caused by stupid people, thus enhancing the nefarious destructive power of the latter group. All this suggests some reflection on the performance of societies. According to the second basic law, the fraction of stupid people is the constant which is not affected by time, space, race, class, or any other social, cultural, or historical variable. It would be a profound mistake to believe the number of stupid people in the declining society is greater than in developing society. Both such societies are plagued by the same percentage of stupid people. The difference between the two societies is that in the society which performs poorly, the stupid members of the society are allowed by the other members to become more active and take more actions. There is a change in composition of the non-stupid section with the relative decline of population of areas I, H, and B, and proportionate increases of populations of area H and B, right? Which is the helpless and bandits. That B stands for bandits, H for helpless, I is for intelligent, and S is stupid people. This theoretical presumption is abundantly confirmed by an exhaustive analysis of historical cases. In fact, the historical analysis allows us to reformulate the theoretical conclusion in a more factual way and with more realistic detail. Whether one considers classical or medieval or modern or contemporary times, one is impressed by the fact that any country moving uphill has its unavoidable fraction of stupid people. However, the country moving uphill also has an unusual high fraction of intelligent people who manage to keep the fraction at bay at the same time, produce enough gains for themselves and the other members of the community to make progress a certainty. In a country which is moving downhill, the fraction of stupid people is still equal to however in the remaining population one notices among those in power and alarming proliferation of the bandits with overtones of stupidity. And among those not in power, and equally alarming growth in the number of helpless individuals. Such change in the composition of the non-stupid population inevitably strengthens the destructive power of the fraction and makes decline a certainty. And the country goes to hell because of stupid people. All right? So, for a stupid mofo to come on do a whole show talking about Indians and taxes. He talking Indians and taxes, ladies and gentlemen. Indians and taxes. I don't know how you get to a vaccine talking about Indians and taxes. But you got to this point. You said all of these things. And then you allowed your stupidity to take over. So we're going to hear this stupid shit one more time. And then we're going to open the panel up.
That attaches us to your citizenship. So Indians not taxed are not to be enumerated, nigga. Now look, sad to say it, but this shit happened. It happened. The families of Indians who have renounced their tribal rule and who are under state and territory law exercise the rights of citizens. So you went from not being enumerated to exercising the rights of citizens, right? And you did it willingly. You did it willingly. That shit happened like this. You ain't give a fuck. You ain't ask, well, what's good? Just like nigga took that thing. Nigga took that thing. That thing that reproduces DNA, nigga. Nigga took that thing. Pop that right. Oh, everybody on Facebook, you a loser if you don't take this shot. Like, yo, you see it. Look, I seen it. Like look, the shit was plain and simple. Just like the voting thing. Everybody, look, people got the voting stick on. I voted. Look, Negroes who acting like they woke. I voted. Nigga be in the camera pointing at the vote shit. Like, you be like, oh shit. You doing it like that? The next you know, you see the motherfucker with the band-aid. Yeah, with a mask over their face. Don't even understand that the motherfucking microorganisms are smaller than the holes in that mask, and it can penetrate. It can penetrate your system at any time it wants. But guess what? Your system's supposed to be running on full, nigga. You supposed to be running on premium. So where any of them organisms come, you got your antibodies and your immune system. Soon as you see that shit, nigga, you got 20 Bruce Lees at the door. They fighting over who gonna destroy the motherfucking pathogen.
He don't know what anybody's do. He don't know what he just talking. He just rambling. On and on and on. He done went from Indians being taxed to vaccines to voting rights to how the immune system is supposed to work. And even in trying to explain the immune system, he jumping over shit. How can the immune system defend a foreign pathogen it's never seen before? Something has to happen internally before a defense is created. I need you to process what I just said. In order for a defense to mount, the immune system has to have some level of protection. So the vaccine's job is to perform that, is to provide you that your immune system, that recognition for you to create and mount a defense against a foreign pathogen when it encounters it. Because it didn't take no time for everybody in the United States to encounter this foreign pathogen at some level during this pandemic. So, stupid is as stupid does, right? Stupid is as stupid does. Now, I don't know who's worse of a stupid person. I don't know if it's A2. I don't know if it's ALP, but they are both stupid mother suckers. The panel is open, ladies and gentlemen. The doors of the church are now open. Anybody who has any other psychobabble from either Autochthonous One or ALP, please bring that to my attention. The doors of the debunking church are open because we debunking. We're going to baptize you in this scientific method. What's up? That was real quick, easy work. We already got all the information. Doors of the church open, man. Are the apples out here somewhere hiding? Let me get my A1 on. I mean my ALP on. Man, go on, drop them fire emojis in the chat, man. Put your spears in the chat. Let me know you still with me, man. Am I talking to myself? This how far ahead people are. This how far ahead people are. What up, Andy? Look at this shit. Asymptomatic SARS-CoV-2 infection in T cells. Come on, man. Y'all ain't up on 12, yo. Y'all ain't up on 12, yo. Come on, man. What we talking about? Let's go over here and see what Dan and them got in the community today. I thought I was subscribed on this one. It's my other one. All right, so here we go. Meanwhile, the Hebrew Israelites are a sect of melanated Judaic Protestants who claim lineage of the Tordos. They believe Queen Elizabeth was the reincarnation of Sari and Meghan Markle is the Elijah of the Bible. Man, these dudes is nuts. Phoenix Moon has made it. In 2018, Chiefess Phoenix Moonshine began selling Nana Spirits, the first Aboriginal liquor of melanated American history. The concoction is a special blend of 99 copper-infused elements only found in America. Highly melanated Aboriginals have reported euphoric visions of Nana's reign as a chiefess of the Great Migration after the very first taste. Moonshine tagline of "One sip is a copper-colored Nana trip" has been popularized on TikTok by leading Aboriginal influencers. This ain't really Phoenix Moon, ladies and gentlemen, but it is a good picture of a funny-ass ad. So they are still at it over there at each one teach one. Yep. Let's go see if sorry ass sucker got something to say. Let's see if he got something to say. He went live again. Okay, cool. Yeah, that's right. Shut your ass up for the rest of the evening. I'm go back live, man. I'm on your top. Pause. They on who on TikTok? Sutek. Harold, what you talking about? We need a review on what? Ali book? Man, I'm not reading that bullshit. Bro, listen. Ali dropped a book. You know it's pseudo. The dude said he can do DNA analysis. Who all on Q Butter channel? I don't watch Q Butter channel. No offense. Oh, okay, yeah, Dan and them. Yeah. Yeah, they took it to TikTok. I'm not buying no book that belongs to Ali Muhammad. I ain't read no book produced by him because I know it's pseudo. He ain't finna goose chase me to death. He is not finna do me like that. Nah. I'm cool. I'm straight. Now, if somebody get a PDF version and want to share that shit, that's cool with me. I'll take the PDF version. Meanwhile, since y'all scared, since the detractors are scared, let me share my screen. That's probably where Juju at. You know what I'm saying? Juju rock with everybody. She got to go represent for the Klizik. Juju, where you at? You see the book? You know, this is what they be trying to use, right, to argue for the whole white slave stuff. So what you do is you debunk them. They don't use this book, but you take their narrative and you shove it right back in their face with the work. Because you know they ain't reading his work. They ain't got no time to read it. They too busy making YouTube shows. They ain't got no job. In the shadow of the myth, a place of the unwanted, Judge's dream, the merchant prince, spirited away the people trade. There are not dogs. The jagged edge. In 1630s, almost 80,000 people left England for Chesapeake, New England, and the Caribbean, most of them indentured servants. A ruthless trade in people developed in which even a small investor could make money. Yeah, indentured servants. Look at there, the planter from Angola. What we doing in the white cargo book? The idea that Africans were Virginia's first slaves is revealed as a myth through the story of one of who became a planter himself and went on to own whites as well as blacks. This is what they are claiming. Got to be careful. Uh-oh. We got somebody to join the panel. Who was the lucky person that hit the link? Oh, shit. Hold up, Lucky. Hold up, Andy. 1 second. Yeah, there's some reading that needs to transpire. I might come on here and do a little reading up out of this book, man, so we can walk down some of this bullshit. But the youth was neither African nor Native American. He was Northern European. We're gonna have to get into it, yo. I'm gonna have to I don't even want to kind of crack this open for y'all all the way. Put that down there. Hey, yeah, that ain't happening. What's up, Andy?
What's up, my adorable friend? How are you doing?
Oh man, you coming on here wrong already, bro. Pause. You gotta say pause after that. You can't call a grown man adorable. A grown man is not a pet, man. What's going on?
I don't know, dude. I'm doing fine. I was just watching a YouTube channel. Yeah, with yeah.
That's what's up, Andy.
Been busy lately.
What you got for us?
Nah, nothing, man. Have you heard of the YouTube channel called Bedtime Stories?
Nah, never heard of it, bro.
Oh, he's a cool dude, man. He's a retired psychiatrist and paranormal investigator.
Oh, okay.
I can link the channel if you want.
Nah, I'm
the back chat.
Nah, you ain't gotta do it. I ain't gonna watch it. I ain't gonna waste your time.
Yeah, so I heard Phoenix Moon. Yeah, I was gonna say I heard Phoenix Moon had like a liquor or some shit like that, moonshine or some shit.
I don't know. She probably selling her uncle moonshine. You never know with these country ass Tennesseans.
Yeah, you live in Tennessee. What time is it over there, my good friend?
It is it's about to be 12 a.m.
It's 9 p.m. over here, man.
Okay, West Coast.
Yeah, man. California's the best. You should move, dude.
Nah, I don't want to pay for that California shit.
Why?
They overcharge us for what they did in the Cold Crush.
All right.
Yeah, man. So look, I'm about to get up out of here, yo. You got anything you want to say to the people, man?
Subscribe to my bro bedtime stories. Basically, you're gonna like his channel.
Okay.
I'll link it. Before you go, I'll link his channel.
All right, cool. All right, Andy, appreciate you coming on, bro. So look, everybody, listen. Are you late? We up out of here, yo. Should I add some music to this? Is that what y'all saying? Y'all want some music to be added to this right here? So when this come up, y'all see like y'all hear the music. I can do that. Ain't no thing. I can do the music for it. I already got something in mind.
I'm still here, man. I linked the YouTube channel.
All right, appreciate it, Danny. I get it. I mean, Andy, I got it.
You should share the link to the chat so they can subscribe to my bro, dude.
I'm gonna add it in the description. I know the perfect place.
Yeah, he needs subscribers to pay off that child support.
Damn sure ain't getting your song on here. I ain't sure I ain't getting it. He said, I don't hear no man. You crazy, bro. You crazy. Nah, we cool off that bar. We don't need no song from you. All right, Andy, man. Take care, bro.
You too, man.
That was Andy, ladies and gentlemen. Give it up for Andy. I am not putting no Charleston White songs on none of my stuff. I know what to put on there already. I already got the song. You ain't about to write nothing in the chat. I'm gonna time your ass out. You get to flood my chat with your bullshit. No, quit gassing it up, Juju. I'm finna time your ass out too. Okay, you sure? You want to keep gassing it up? That don't even rhyme. So you already need to stop. I'm glad I didn't approve it. That's why YouTube holding y'all messages up. You got timed out. You got timed out. YouTube held up y'all messages. I ain't approving them. What up, Arafat? What you no, bro. You gotta come say that out loud. Listen, Albert Perry with the ghost shit. That shit go back to Cameroon. That's not a indigenous American hablo group. Albert Perry ain't got nothing to do with the America at all. Period. Point blank. And I don't know why they want to use that shit. The shit say the father of all men. So I don't understand why they're trying to use it. That's the Ali book. Listen, bring that to the attention of people like Uncle West and the pseudo killers. Let them do with that shit. That's their job. This opportunity right here to smash that fool in his face. Because he ain't been able to do it to him in a long time. And I know I'm waiting on this opportunity to smash in his face. So again, rare African Y DNA haplogroup A00 sprouts new branches. In 2012, the great-grandson of Albert Perry, a man born in slavery in South Carolina, tested his Y DNA, and the results was groundbreaking discovery of haplogroup A00, a very ancient branch of the Y tree found in where? Africa. So I don't know why this is in his book. The results were announced at the Family Tree DNA Conference in 2012. Early Y DNA tree dating was imprecise at best. As the tree expands and additional branches are added, our understanding of the Y tree structure, the movement of peoples, and the evolution of branches is enhanced. In 2015, two Imbo people from Cameroon tested as described in the paper. A00. Those men added branch AYP2683 to the tree. In 2018, sequenced 104 living males, included a man in Cameroon who had AL1149. This shit goes back to Cameroon. Cameroon is in Africa. Look, ancient West African foragers in the context of African population. Why would this be in Ali's book? Is he claiming that A00, Albert Perry's grandson, is an indigenous Aboriginal to the Americas? Is that what he's going to argue? When it said that Albert Perry was a slave? I don't know why he keep on trying to tell me about this. I'm not going to read the book, bro. I'm not going to read the book. I'm not clicking no link. I'm not reading no book. You gotta have a wrench to post a link in the chat. You might as well give people the title of the article or whatever you're trying to send it to. No, I ain't clicking on it. MBK gonna drop a new each one teach one version of Ali Muhammad coming soon, so yeah, Wabos be capping. Here go this old pseudo ass rapper hers. Time to ass out again, Sute. I ain't got time. Everybody sure at this point. Wabos, Hebrews, Moors, real Native Americans, everybody. Yep. We know you don't care. We're going to do it just because you don't care. But this is a fact. Y'all know what that means. But listen, man, I'm going to get up out of here, man. I appreciate everybody tapping in. I'm going to keep this thing at an hour. Hey, like, share, subscribe. Cop the books. Books dropping. More books to come. Make sure y'all tap in the Sis Ass Kofi Pie Side podcast with his new best friend Sean, as they talk about something important, the black church. Yeah, I call Kofi a sissy. He got to catch this fade for his behaviors lately. But spills are flying, pseudos are crying. Triple OGs, we out.